Our boy Chad Gable has done it. Chad Gable is the new number one contender for Gunther's IC Championship. And I put out a tweet on the Stomp Wrestling Twitter on Sunday night saying who should defeat Gunther for the title. And I put, I'll start first, Chad Gable. Lo and behold, Monday night he's in a fatal four-way, a banger of a match, might I say, between himself, Ricochet, Tommaso Ciampa, and Matt Riddle. That's the full name. So Chad Gable won in his hometown, in his home state, not his hometown, and he's set to face Gunther. We don't have a date just yet, but should he be the one to defeat Gunther? Honky Tonk Man's record is 30 days away from Gunther right now. Payback, which is the next pay-per-view, is less than 30 days. So if they face off at Payback, Gunther might not break the record. That's all I'm going to say. Let me know what you're thinking.
You don't understand how much and how long I've been waiting for Chad Gable to be in the mid-card title run, bro. Yeah, and it's finally happening. It's finally going to happen.
Finally.
But, as The Rock would say.
Exactly.
But here's the thing. On the one hand, I want Chad Gable to be IC champ. On the other hand, you got Gunther, who is this close to breaking the Honky Tonk Man's record.
Yeah.
Within the next 30 days, like a month from now. So after Payback, he'll be the longest reigning IC champ of all time.
Pretty much.
So yeah, I'm gonna say, nah, Chad Gable right now, not now, but somewhere down the line, I can see him being IC champ.
Yeah, look, I think if they have a run, like a couple matches, Chad can win. So in other words, have Gunther somehow get a sneaky win over Chad, a win that shouldn't have been a win over Chad at Payback, have them run it back at, say, Survivor Series. I don't know how far Survivor Series is. Regardless, have them run it back, and then Chad wins. I'm all for it. But Gunther needs to break Honky Tonk's record. He has to. You can't get this far. You can't beat Drew McIntyre and then lose to Chad just before. Like within 5 days. That can't happen.
Yeah, that just cannot happen, man.
So if it's not Chad Gable like we're hoping for, and obviously not before Honky Tonk Man's record's broken, who else can defeat the Ring General Gunther? That's the question.
Well, besides Chad Gable, there is another popular option, and this man has defeated Gunther before, but this time for the NXT UK Championship. And the man I'm referring to is Ilya Dragunov.
Ooh.
I think that's the obvious choice because if you look at NXT Great American Bash, like, he couldn't defeat Melo in an epic match. I will talk about that one day. That match was
for sure.
Chef's kiss. Fantastic. But But yeah, Dragunov, I feel like, is the popular choice, and I think his chances are very high. Not even gonna lie to you.
It's almost like Eli is Gunther's kryptonite. Like, Eli is the one person that can defeat Gunther. Because Gunther had his extremely long UK Championship run. Eli ended it. So it's almost like Eli is the person that should be ending this extremely long IC title run. I don't know. It's almost like it's written in the stars. Like, the story is there to be told already.
Yeah, it looks like it. And it would be a cool way to introduce a new top mid-card babyface in Ilya Dragunov. And then that'll push.
Yeah.
And then Gunther will go to the main event and do his thing, which I'm hoping for one real soon.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we need a Gunther world title run. Would you have Gunther lose the title before Mania or at Mania?
I feel like I want him to lose at Mania. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I feel like
I feel like that's the biggest place, and it's gonna have the most anticipation for the IC title in a long ass time. Let's think about it.
I get you.
Like, the stakes, like Gunther losing right now, it'll be as big as the iconic WrestleMania 10 ladder match between Shawn Michaels and the late Razor Ramon. So
I get you. But do you not feel a match between Gunther and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania is a bigger deal? Or Gunther versus Brock?
well,
Like, there's options there. And neither of those can be for the IC title. Brock is not going to touch that IC title. Not with a 10-foot pole. Let's face it. He's way beyond. And if Brock gets a hold of that IC title and he has to face Ricochet every week, no one's ever touching that title again. So, I think Gunther should lose it at like the Rumble or Survivor Series. Push to a match with Seth Rollins or push to a match with Brock. And then he's in the main event scene. I don't think we should wait too long. That's what I feel. But another person that I think could be a surprise take at that IC Championship is Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker's kind of doing nothing on NXT right now. He's kind of like all over the place, doing a little bit here, a little bit there. I think it's time for him to come to the main roster and time for him to win a title on his debut. As a face.
That honestly doesn't bother me. I won't lie.
Yeah.
Like Braun Breaker as a dominant heel in NXT. Yeah, I think he's run his course there. Not gonna lie to you.
He has.
He was a 2-time NXT champion. He had a long card run, and then he lost to Melo. So I think it's time to bring over another big menacing heel.
I disagree.
Braun Breaker.
I think he should come back as a face. I think we need a big top baby face to take the title of Gunther. A heel can't take the title of Gunther. Let's face it.
Well, not gonna lie, it would be something new, but I understand the logic behind that.
And like,
but yeah,
we know Braun Breaker can play both heel and face, so let him come up as whatever you need at that point. He can play both now, so I don't think he has to be a heel. He is a good face at the same time. It just ran its course in NXT, and that's why he started getting booed. It wasn't because he's a bad face.
True. That's very true. Here's another option, and it's kind of off the walls, but an interesting pick would be Tyler Bate.
Ooh, we're going all NXT guys, eh?
Well,
I like that. Tyler Bate's been one of my favorites with Pete Dunne since the tournament that crowned that champion, since that final. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, preferably Pete Dunne, but have been one of my favorites. So I'm all here to see Tyler Bate come up to the main roster. Also, I would do it on his debut or something like that, like a shock win. I'm thinking Kevin Owens, Cena, but obviously the roles reversed with babyface and heel. You get what I'm saying? True.
Yeah. I mean, also, Tyler Bates doing practically nothing right now, but and him coming to the main roster, defeating Gunther and now establishing himself as a top mid-card babyface on his debut. Also, like I said, the person that defeats Gunther now has got
big shoes
to fill.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah,
what about
Gunther's already done his job as a dominant heel.
For sure.
And now he's 30 days away from breaking that record. So yeah. But now the next person to defeat him, you gotta step it up.
What about someone else who was in that fatal 4-way in Tommaso Ciampa? Or even his buddy in Johnny Gargano. Someone, a fresh babyface.
That's an interesting pick. Gargano, possibly. I'm leaning in towards a heel Tommaso Ciampa. Not gonna lie to you, but it would be something new. It would be something dope. Seeing Ciampa defeat Gunther, and that's a match I've been wanting to see. No lie.
For sure. That would be a banger match. But I do think they got bigger plans for them. I think we're gonna see a DIY return at some point. But we'll discuss that in another video about the Tag Team Championships, which will probably be out either before this video or the next video. Let us know, guys, if you can think of any other options for Gunther to lose the IC title to, and let us know if any of our options Let us know who out of our options is probably the most likely to beat Gunther. Anyways, guys, we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.